Respected dear youngsters, welcome. My salutations to your sincerity, regularity in taking charge of your life and wanting to make it beautiful. And as a help and support, you are regular to Geetha classes to gain the required information, inspiration, as well as empowerment. I can only suggest you please continue. Polish your personality, especially the intellect, sharpen it, and grasp the beautiful things that are being taught in Gita and also through the stotram and the common sense thought, and keep fully yourself fit with all information knowledge so that any challenge you are able to take up, any problem you are able to solve, any crisis you are able to manage, any situation you are able to tackle, and any big tasks that are given or taken, you are able to accomplish them. Youth, you are meant for that. The knowledge in you, the readiness to work, and all skills and talents they are with you. You tell me what is limit? Sky itself is not the limit. You can go even beyond the sky. So that power is there. So believe in that, your own power. And it is in you only. Like example, I am giving you Gita Jnanam. I am only using words. No. If at all you are gaining the knowledge, it is not from me or my words. Me and my words are helping for you to recognize that knowledge which is already in you. Is it not? I am not giving. In what way I am giving you knowledge? Only I am uttering words. I can utter words to the wall also. But will the wall become knowledgeable? So whoever is not becoming knowledgeable, they are also like wall only. So in you only everything is there. We only become the means and the caterers to make you invoke all knowledges, all powers, all talents, all abilities which are lurking in you only. You are the source of all that. The self in you, the divinity in you is infinitely powerful. So believe in that. And then invoke that through proper discipline, proper, all these exercises, and be fit man, not misfit man. Then you can achieve one by one. You achieve or not, because success achievement depends on many things. But have you done your best or not? If you have done the best, you are the best. If you have not done the best, then you are not the best. Do the best. That's it. Leave the rest and live in rest. So that's how. Whether you are education study, whether you are getting the jobs, whatever it may be, having gained the job, succeeding in that, getting promotions and all improvements. So too, when you get married with wife or husband or your in-laws, parents, his children, when they come, अरे यार हर जगह पे मौजा ही मौजा होना चाहिए. All that depends on your knowledge and using that knowledge. Everything is knowledge. Children, it is a knowledge how to bring them up. You have to be very clear. Along with feeding them with food and making them grow physically, the values, the disciplines, our culture and tradition, you have to feed them. This knowledge you should have and bring the child up like that. It's a knowledge. So to parents, as they are growing old, no, they can't do things. So it is our job to take care of them. This is knowledge. We have to love them. We have to see that they are comfortable. Their physical needs are taken care. They are emotionally given that support, because बूढ़े होते थे डर डर लगने लगता है मरने का. So you have to give them assurance. Nothing doing. All will be fine and all. Don't give intellectual knowledge to the parents. Direct them towards spirituality, not by force, just lovingly. Let there be Mahatma introduced. He will tell, देखो ऐसा है old age में, more you take the name of Lord, it is good in that way. So everything is knowledge and implementation of it. You should never lack in knowledge. Some have no knowledge, no implementation. Some implement but no knowledge. Some have knowledge but don't implement. You have to be the fourth category. ज्ञान भी है, उसका practice भी है. That's what the knowledge is Krishna, implementation is Arjuna. Wherever these two are there, there will be great success. This is the last sloka of Bhagavad Gita. Yatra Yogeshwara Krishna, the knowledge, Yatra Partho Dhanurdhara, the action. Tatra there Sri Vijaya Bhuti Dhruvaniti. There will be wealth, there will be success, there will be prosperity there. Dhruvaniti, there will be firm law ruling. Dhruvaniti means the law system properly. That is what the last great sloka of Gita. So it is that is why we are giving all these Gita inputs to you. Keep learning. Every one of them are not used now only. है ना, जो भी सब्जी चावल लाते हो सब एक ही बार खाते हो क्या तुम? ऐसे जितना चाहिए जो चाहिए लेके खाते हो. So to gain knowledge when it is given, keep it in the stock. Whenever whatever is required, take out and use it. So welcome you. Today also first Gita, then common sense thought, then the shloka learning. In Gita again, last shloka of 7th chapter. Bhagavan says, if you are a yogi and if you are following the techniques given by me, you will discover me, the God, in all my aspects. Okay? In all my facets or aspects or presences, if that word is there. That is the last shloka. And this becomes basis for Arjuna to ask a question with which the 8th chapter starts. Not one or two, 7 questions Arjuna asks about what is Bhagavan's different expressions. One sentence he will ask, Bhagavan also gives one sentence answer. Then the beautiful lot of topics are covered in 8th chapter. Tomorrow we'll start it. Having today concluded the 7th one. Clear? Then common sense thought. Then our Achyuta Ashtakam. Today we'll do the second one which we missed. First we did, third we did, second we missed. तो second one we'll learn. टाइम परमिशन है तो फोर्थ वन. टाइम नहीं होगा क्योंकि 7th चैप्टर विल चैंट कंप्लीटली once that's over. Clear? Let us be together now. Start. Om, Om, Om Sahana Vavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः. ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः. ॐ गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः. ॐ आपदाम् अपहर्तारं दातारं सर्वसम्पदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहं. मनोजवं मारुततुल्यवेगं जितेन्द्रियं बुद्धिमतां वरिष्ठं वातात्मजं वानरयूथमुख्यं श्रीरामदूतं शिरसा नमामि. Like this, some shlokas every day we are chanting to tune ourselves to the entire class with devotion, with faith, with a single pointedness, with the zeal and zest, with the inquisitiveness to learn, and with the desire to improve in our knowledge and performance. Finally, with a total clear commitment of growing ourselves in the wisdom. Okay, let us learn. So, Gita, first let us start the last shloka. Om Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Gita Sharanam Mama, Shri Vyasa Sharanam Mama, Shri Sadguru Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama. Om Shri Krishna Parabrahmane Namah. Shrimad Bhagavad Gita अथ सप्तमोऽध्यायः ज्ञानविज्ञानयोगः. श्रीभगवानुवाच अथ 30तमः श्लोकः. So what was said in 29 is Jara Marana Mokshaya means to get liberated from again and again being born and dying. Instead of that, getting liberated. ओके, जरा मरण मोक्ष के लिए जन्म नहीं मरण नहीं, यू आर वन विद द डिविनिटी. Whoever mam ashritya, having taken my support. My support means you pray to me, I come to you in the form of Guru. As Guru, I teach you Gita Adi, you learn those Gita. Way of living life to discover me. That is called Mam Ashritya. Then never theory helps. Therefore, Yatanti Ye, whoever are doing Yatnam Prayatnam, then they will know me. Because this chapter is about knowing, na? Jnana Vijnana Yoga. So, what will happen to such people who take my support and put efforts and with the desire to get out of Bandha Moksha, when they try, what do they get? Te Brahma Tad Viduhu. They will know the Brahman, Paramatma. Brahma kaho, Paramatma kaho, Atma kaho, Krishna kaho, Rama kaho. It is only one divine supreme reality. Okay, te Brahma tat viduhu. Tat is called as Brahma. Brahma ko tat padam tat kehte. Om tat sat or tattvamasi. So tat Brahma te viduhu. Those people will certainly, when they take the support of the Lord through prayers, when the Lord sends a guru, receiving the guru's guidance of Shastra, Shastra tells about the God and do the sadhana. That sadhana we do. All these four things are called Mam Ashritya, having taken my support. And theoretically, nahi, practically doing it is called as Yatanti. Truly, when one endeavors or tries to know, they will definitely know that me, that Brahman, me and Brahman are same. So te Brahma tad vidu. How do they do them? Krutsnam. Completely. What is the complete knowing of Paramatma? These are the two things that are said in the 29th sloka. Three or four things are said in the 30th sloka. The 29th sloka said are Adhyatmam Karmacha Akhilam. So Adhyatmam, the Paramatma, staying in one's own heart. Then Karmacha Akhilam, Paramatma's presence in all karmas. Clear? Presence of God in all actions, presence of God in our heart. There are the two ways Bhagavan is expressing. So knowing Bhagavan Krutsnam completely means knowing Bhagavan in our heart, knowing Bhagavan expressing through every action. Are these two only the two things? No, no, no. There are some more are there. Okay. Then three more are added. Three only. Okay. One, two, three. More are added. Hmm. Hmm. Yes, yes. Okay. 3 plus 2 plus 2, 5 plus 2, 7. 2 Arjuna will had anyway. So, two ways knowing Bhagavan is Adhyatmam, means in one's own heart. Karma Chakhilam, knowing that every action is happening because of Lord. So, too, in every action, the ability to see the Lord, you will get. Ability to see the God. Actions, not only that are happening in the nature, actions, not only that are happening in flora and fauna, but all actions that are happening in us also. If that Lord is not there in us, all physiological functions when we sleep, who is doing them? If not God, are you the one all the time beating the heart, inhaling, exhaling, digestion, excretion? Even one of the actions of them fail, we die only. Who is making them function? Not government of India, not the UNESCO, not you, not your boss, never your wife or in-laws. Only the Lord inside. Even now when I am talking, can I talk without the life? And dead me cannot talk. So therefore, who is in me making me talk? The Lord expressing as life and intelligence and the power to talk, knowledge to talk. If he is not there, kuch nahi. You may connect to 100 bulbs, 200 fans, 20 coolers, 30 ACs, सब लगा दो. बिना बिजली का कोई चलेगा क्या? So I may have legs, hands, nose, mouth, but अंदर का बिजली नहीं है तो भगवान वाला ठप only, none of them will work. This is the meaning of Seeing the Lord in the karma, all karmas. Even if the tree is breathing and it is bringing out flowers, fruits, vegetables, Bhagavan is there. A small ant is moving towards its own sugar hill, sugar. तो वहाँ वो भगवान है उसमें, कर्म में. Okay, adhyatmam in your own self. Okay, as a pure self, you see the God. Same God is seen in the action. Then few more things are added here. Basing on that, Arjuna will ask question in the 8th chapter. Okay, now whole chapter is what? Jnana Vijnana Yoga. About the knowledge of the Lord. About the Lord, entire knowledge. Then how to reach to the Lord or experience that Lord. Visualize that Lord. So the two things, Mam Apa Ashrite Yatantiye. Whoever are taking full support of me. What is taking full support of me? As I told through the Shastras as to how to discover me. Knowing that and ready to practice it. That's called as Mam Ashritya, taking my support. Yatanti means actually practically doing. When you do, really you'll have jnana about me. Vijnana, the practice to reach me. Vijnana means my own anubhuti also. Clear? Experiencing God, visualizing the God, seeing the God, understanding the God. Everywhere you will see the Lord only. Beautiful that would be. It's all little subtle subject for you, the youngsters. But suno, Geeta ka part hai ye. They are only goody things. Why not subtle things also? Okay, let us do the last verse. Four times. साधिभूताधिदैवं मां साधिभूताधिदैवं मां साधिभूताधिदैवं मां साधिभूताधिदैवं मां साधियज्ञं च ये विदुः साधियज्ञं च ये विदुः साधियज्ञं च ये विदुः साधियज्ञं च ये विदुः प्रयाणकालेऽपि च मां प्रयाणकालेऽपि च मां प्रयाणकालेऽपि च मां प्रयाणकालेऽपि च मां ते विदुर्युक्तचेतसः ते विदुर्युक्तचेतसः ते विदुर्युक्तचेतसः ते विदुर्युक्तचेतसः. Two times together. Shri Bhagavanuvach Sadhibhutadhidaivam Mam Sadhiyajnam cha ye viduh Prayanakale Pichamam Te viduryukta chetasah. Again. Shri Bhagavanuvach Sadhibhutadhidaivam Mam Sadhiyajnam cha ye viduh Prayanakale Pichamam ते विदुर्युक्तचेतसः. ॐ तत्सदिति श्रीमद्भगवद्गीतासु उपनिषत्सु ब्रह्मविद्यायां योगशास्त्रे श्रीकृष्णार्जुनसंवादे ज्ञानविज्ञानयोगो नाम सप्तमोऽध्यायः. सर्वधर्मान् परित्यज्य मामेकं शरणं व्रज अहं त्वा सर्वपापेभ्यः मोक्षयिष्यामि मा शुचः. हरिः ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः. परमऋषिभ्यो नमः. परब्रह्मणे नमः. श्रुतिमात्रे नमः. गीतामात्रे नमः. श्रीकृष्णपरमात्मने नमः. हरिः ॐ. 7th chapter is over. Okay. Now, this is the 6 places where Bhagavan is to be found. 2 are told in the earlier shloka. Okay. 7th is what? A new name is given to Paramatma. Here, new to you and I. But this is actual name of Paramatma in all the Upanishads and Shastras. The name is Brahma. In the earlier shloka, Te Brahma Tadvidhu, it is said. We are trying to know the Lord, but it is said you will know Brahma. Means Lord is Brahma only. So in Arjuna's question, first question will be, you use that new word Brahma. What is that? Then he'll ask, Kim Adhyatmam, which he used in the earlier shloka. So in the 29th shloka, 3 things are to be told. Brahma kya hai? Adhyatma kya hai? Then Adi Karma kya hai? Kim karma? That is how Arjuna will ask in the next chapter. But what we are seeing here, by taking ashraya of God, means Shastra and Guru give a knowledge of outer preparation, inner preparation, meditating as per the knowledge. When we do all these yatanti efforts, we will know Brahman or Paramatma in entirety. In entirety, Paramatma ko janana matwal 7 things. First one is Brahma. Second is Adhyatmam. Third, Karma. These three are covered in the earlier sloka. So Brahma is all pervading. Adhyatma is in one's own heart. And then that aham jo hai. Like when I look with eyes, I see, I become seer. When I listen with ears, I become listener. So am I seer or listener? Neither I am seer nor I am listener. I am somebody else who is becoming seer through eyes, listener through ears, or smeller to nose, taster to the tongue, toucher to the touch, feeler to the mind, thinker through the intellect. I am somebody other than all. That self is Adhyatma. So Brahma, the all-pervading Sachidananda. Adhyatma is the self, true inner, true self. Third is Kim Karma. So, te Brahma Tadvidu Krutsnam, Brahma Tadvidu, Adhyatmam, Karma Chakilam. Karma, I told you, whether it's the universe, whatever karma is happening, it is in his presence only. 3 are covered there. Now, in the last sloka, 4 things are told. That knowing Brahman makes all these 7 put together. So, the third one is 3 are done in the earlier sloka. Now, let us make 4 of these and add that and say 7. So, the 4 things that are said in the last sloka are Sa Adhibhutam, Adhibhuta Sahitam, the Sadhidaivam, Sadhibhuta Adhidaivam, then Adhiyajnam, then Prayana Kalecha. 4 हो गए ना? Adhibhutam, Adhidaivam, Adhiyajnam, Prayana Kale. 4. Earlier, Brahma, Adhyatmam, Karma. So these 7 are the things by which our entire universe is there. In all the 3, 4, 7 things, you will be able to see divine. If you do the sadhanas told. And that is called Krishna Jnanam, that is called complete Jnanam. Why is it Krishna Jnanam? Because in the beginning, what Bhagavan promised, he said, no, Mayasakta Yogam, Mayasakta Manapatha, Yogam Yunjan Madashraya, Asamshayam Samagram Mam. Doubtlessly and completely, Samagram. That Samagram word, the Krutsanam word here are same. There also, Yogam Yunjan Madashraya. Yogam Yunjan means doing the effort. Madashraya means taking my support. Here also, the earlier sloka, the 29th wala, same thing, no? Jara Marana Mokshaya, Mam Ashritya Yadantiye. Mam Ashritya. There also Madashraya. There Yogam Yunjan, here Yatanti. There he said, ki Samagram Mam Jananti, Asamshayam and Samagram. Here is called as Krutsnam. So what we began, same we are ending. Every chapter, every Shastra in Hinduism has a Upakrama, Upasamhara, Ekata. What starts, that alone concluded. In between, variety of explanations, answers to various questions that are raised by the genuine seekers, students. Okay, now what are these 7 things? Brahma, Adhyatmam, Karma, Adhibhutam, Adhidaivam, Adhiyajnam and Prayana Kale. That will be asked by Arjuna in the next chapter. One liner. Krishna also will answer one liner. But because the shloka came here, we'll just touch. Adhibhuta means that Lord who is permeating in all Panchamahabhutas. Adhidaiva means the Lord who is expressing in the form of all Devatas who are functioning through the Indriyas. Adhiyajnam means what? That samashti individual who is managing the show of the whole world. Then prayana kale means what? When I leave this body, I must not again get birth to suffer. That is why jara marana mokshaya here. So to in Geetha, punarapi jananam, punarapi manam, punarapi janani jatre shayanam, iya samsare bahutustare, kurpaya pare, pahimurare. So when one leaves the body, he should enter into Paramatma prapti or anubhuti. Not again he will be sent into one or the other body again to suffer. That is called as prayana kalecha. Mam te vidu and yukta chetasaha. In fact, who will be therefore knowing all these seven? Two things were told in the earlier shloka. Mama shritya and yatanti. Here it is said yukta chetasaha. See, yukta chetasaha is those who have done sadhana up to 6th chapter of Atma Samyama, controlling the mind. So yukta chetasaha are those people who have practiced and reached what is said in the 6th chapter. Okay? Before that, unless you do karma yoga, you will not be free enough to come to the controlling of the mind work sadhana. तो मन को कंट्रोल करने वाले साधना में आना है तो पहले व्यवहार को कर्मयोग के द्वारा क्लियर करना. That's why chapter 3, 4, 5 taught us karma yoga, jnana karma sannyasa yoga, karma sannyasa. Then only you are free from the obligations of world works. Then only you can control the atma samyama, your chitta or your mind. So that mind control of the 6th chapter is called yukta chetasaha here. So chapter 3, 4, 5 karma yoga, by that all obligations, duties, runas are cleared. Fifth, the 6th chapter practice, we have become yukta chetasaha, means our mind has come into our control. In the 7th chapter, we are given the jnanam about the Lord. 4 jnanams are given. Apara prakriti, para prakriti, through both of them the Lord is managing the whole world, but actually the Lord is beyond all this. This is called as Lord's jnanam. What is Vijnanam? To train ourselves to see the Lord in all that. For that, two things are told. One is the practice of those 14 क्या है? Presence of the Lord everywhere. Punyo Gandha Prativyam cha, all those shlokas. Remember that. Those 14 sadhanas. Then surrender to me and cross these 3 gunas. Then don't become duskruti. Then you will not worship me, but become sukruti. Then slowly worship me, first for removal of arti, then jignasa, then artharti, finally worship me to know me. The 7th chapter told to take ashraya of the Lord. 6th chapter told us to become yukta chetasaha. 3, 4, 5 chapters told us yatanti. Yatanti is there also, effort through karma yoga to purify. Effort through 6th chapter to become yukta chetasa. Effort to understand about Bhagavan and do the practice of Bhagavan's presence. There also effort required in the 7th chapter. This is called as yatanti mamashritya, then yukta chetasaha. Such people, te krutsnam viduho, they will know in entirety about me. And what me they will know? My 7 places of stay. One as a Brahma, second is Adhyatma, third in all karmas, fourth Adibhutam, fifth Adidaivam, sixth Adiyajnaha, seventh Prayana Kale. When I leave the body, I will enter into Paramatma Anumoti. There is no doubt regarding what is the role of Paramatma in all this. What are these 7? Arjuna will ask in the 8th chapter. Bhagavan is going to narrate to us. We are anyway going to see. But tentatively we told. There is no Panchamahabhuta existing without Lord. That's called Adibhutam. There are no presiding devatas to make the faculties function without Paramatma. That's called Adidaivam. And one Samashti, the Lord Hiranyagarbha is there, who is managing the show of everything in an integrated manner. Whether the integration of is of the solar system, in sun is a central and all 9 planets are moving around him, or it's integration between the phenomenal forces, integration between so many things in the world that's happening, including integration of our own body, mind, senses in our own self. And what intellect says, that alone the body does. Hands, leg. अब दिमाग ने कहा let us move right side and the legs are moving left. ऐसा होता है क्या कभी? Do you understand in our body how integrated way the action is happening? And the hand takes food to the mouth only, not to the ears. How the integration is happening? The mind is saying, the mouth, hand is lifting the mouth, foot and putting the mouth, not in the nose, not in the ears. So it is his presence, not in one individual. Whole universe is connected. Is it not? Like today I am eating any fruit, mango or any rice. So that rice is made by some farmer. The mango has grown in some farm. Some other mango grew. So who is the one who planted mango tree? Who is the one who nurtured, nourished? Who has cut the mango? Who has made it to fructify? Who has parceled it to different places? Who has brought in front of my house for me to buy? See, with so many people have connection. If any one of them are not there, the mango would have not come to my plate. And who made the plate? Who made the chakku, the knife to cut it? Is it not? You may not know. Doesn't mean that they are not there. So we are all integrated. So it is that Ishvara, the Lord, Hiranyagarbha, for reaching the mango to me, he made so many people employed. And I also pay the money. That money also goes in different ways to wherever they deserve. This is called Adhiyajna. Adhyagna means the entire world. There's no chaos. It's a cosmos. Everything is systematically happening. Managed by a big manager. That is called Hiranyagarbha. That's called Adhyagna. Tomorrow we'll see little bit. अब थोड़ा तो idea आ गया ना. So Brahma, all pervading as Satchidanand. Adhyatma, the self in me beyond my three states of experience. Karma means all actions he is presiding. Then Adibhutam in all Panchamahabhutas is there. Adibhutam. Adidaivam behind all presiding Devatas is there. Adiyagnaha as a supervisor of all things. Finally, Prayana Kalecha. When the body is left, we have to merge in God. We will merge in God. When do we do the sadhana? What is that? Krishna will tell in 3-4 slokas in the 8th chapter. So, in this way, what is promised in the 7th chapter beginning will tell you Jnanam, Vijnanam about me. The Lord said, some Asamshayam without doubt and Samagram completely, having known which nothing remains to be known. Yajnatva na iha bhuya anyat jnatavayavashishyate. Now, in this way, with your highly matured intellect, not only studied the Shastra, but on the seat of meditation, you touched that core of heart, that called as God. You will see He alone everywhere. Like the scientists touched the atom, they found everything is atomic. They touched the nucleus, everything is nucleus and nucleus. They touched the now energy, everything energy in motion. If they go further, they will end up in ignorance. Because what is supporting that energy is not object outside. It's a subjective conscious self. Every scientist, if he has to go ahead in his investigation, he'll have to come back taking the help of spirituality to discover the source and substratum of everything to be that Bhagavan in us only. Difference between scientists and rishis are what? In an experience, there are two things, object and subject. The scientists take the object of experience as the subject for their inquiry. The rishis take the subject as the subject for inquiry. The relation between these two is what? Object cannot exist without subject. Objects are there for subject. Subject can be without objects. Therefore, subject is more important. At the ultimate level में सब्जेक्ट ऑब्जेक्ट आर एक्सप्रेशन ऑफ वन ट्रूथ ओनली. दिस इज ब्रह्म विद्या. ये तुमको 20 साल के बाद पढ़ाएंगे हम पढ़ाए या कोई भी. समझ में आ गया ना. आई एक्सप्लेन यू ऑल द 7 एस्पेक्ट्स. भगवान सेज विथ युक्त चेतसः कंट्रोल्ड माइंड मामाश्रित्य me and the guru and the shastra jnana which indicates to you about myself, knowing it theoretically. Practically, when you do the yatanti, you will know me in all these ways, 7 ways. And what are the sadhanas, meditation? It will be told in the 8th chapter. है ना. अभ्यास योग युक्तेन चेतसा नान्यगामिना. Then कविं पुराणम अनुशासितारम अनोरणीयांसम अनुस्मरेद्यः सर्वसिद्धातारम अचिन्त्य रूपम आदित्यवर्णम तमसा परस्तात्. 8 pointers are given to meditate to know the God. When you know the God, you will know Him as all these 7. When all these seven are known, the God is known in Samagram and Krutsnam completely. After knowing it, everything is He only, then nothing remains to be known. That whole खुल गया है, सब कुछ एक ही भगवान है, पता चला भगवान only appearing as this or that. There's nothing to ask about it because he'll appear in million ways. अब कितने जानोगे तो the root cause, the main thing, you have got it. So after that, anything is okay, his expression. You know the water behind the ocean and wave. Then after knowing the water, in how many places the oceans, waves, rivers, bubbles are there, how does it matter? It's only academics. But you have known the substratum, the water. So that's how the beauty of this chapter. Clear? Let us spend 4 or 5 minutes in chanting this whole chapter when we go to common sense thought, also to our shloka learning also. So we offer this at the feet of the Lord by chanting it. Om Shri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha. श्रीमद्भगवद्गीता अथ सप्तमोऽध्यायः ज्ञानविज्ञानयोगः श्रीभगवानुवाच मय्यासक्तमनाः पार्थ योगं युञ्जन्मदाश्रयः असंशयं समग्रं मां यथा ज्ञास्यसि तच्छृणु ज्ञानं तेऽहं सविज्ञानम् इदं वक्ष्याम्यशेषतः यज्ञात्वा नेह भूयोऽन्यत् ज्ञातव्यमवशिष्यते मनुष्याणां सहस्रेषु कश्चिद् यतति सिद्धये यततामपि सिद्धानां कश्चिन्मां वेत्ति तत्त्वतः भूमिरापो नलो वायुः खं मनो बुद्धिरेव च अहङ्कार इतीयं मे भिन्ना प्रकृतिरस्तथा अपरेयमितस्त्वन्यां प्रकृतिं विद्धि मे परां जीवभूतां महाबाहो येदं धार्यते जगत् एतद् योनीनि भूतानि सर्वाणीत्युपधारय अहं कृत्स्नस्य जगतः प्रभवः प्रलयस्तथा मत्तः परतरं नान्यत् किञ्चिदस्ति धनञ्जय मयि सर्वमिदं प्रोतं सूत्रे मणिगणा इव रसोऽहमप्सु कौन्तेय प्रभास्मि शशिसूर्ययोः प्रणवः सर्ववेदेषु शब्दः खे पौरुषं नृषो पुण्यो गन्धः पृथिव्यां च तेजश्चास्मि विभावसौ जीवनं सर्वभूतेषु तपश्चास्मि तपस्विषो बीजं मां सर्वभूतानां विद्धि पार्थ सनातनं बुद्धिर्बुद्धिमतामस्मि तेजस्तेजस्विनामहं बलं बलवतां चाहं कामरागविवर्जितं धर्माविरुद्धो भूतेषु कामोऽस्मि भरतर्षभ ये चैव सात्विका भावाः राजसास्तामसाश्च ये मत्त एवेति तान् विद्धि न त्वहं तेषु ते मयि त्रिभिर्गुणमयैर्भावैः येभिः सर्वमिदं जगत् मोहितं नाभिजानाति मामेभ्यः परमव्ययं दैवी ह्येषा गुणमयी मम माया दुरत्यया मामेव ये प्रपद्यन्ते मायामेतां तरन्ति ते न मां दुष्कृतिनो मूढाः प्रपद्यन्ते नराधमाः माययापहृतज्ञानाः आसुरं भावमाश्रिताः चतुर्विधा भजन्ते मां जनाः सुकृतिनोऽर्जुन आर्तो जिज्ञासुरर्थार्थी ज्ञानी च भरतर्षभ तेषां ज्ञाने नित्ययुक्तः एकभक्तिर्विशिष्यते प्रियो हि ज्ञानिनोत्यर्थम् अहं स च मम प्रियः उदाराः सर्व एवैते ज्ञाने त्वात्मैव मे मतम् आस्थितः स हि युक्तात्मा मामेवानुत्तमां गतिं बहूनां जन्मनाम् अन्ते ज्ञानवान् मां प्रपद्यते वासुदेवः सर्वमिति समहात्मा सुदुर्लभः कामैस्तैस्तैर्हृतज्ञानाः प्रपद्यन्तेऽन्यदेवताः तं तं नियममास्थाय प्रकृत्या नियताः स्वयाः यो यो यां तनुं भक्तः श्रद्धयार्चितुमिच्छते तस्य तस्याचलां श्रद्धां तामेव विदधाम्यहं सतया श्रद्धया युक्तः तस्याराधनमीहते लभते च ततः कामान् मयैव विहितान् हितान् अन्तवत्तु फलं तेषां तद्भवत्यल्पमेधसां देवान् देवयजो यान्ति मद्भक्ताः यान्ति मामपि अव्यक्तं व्यक्तिमापन्नं मन्यन्ते मामबुद्धयः परं भावमजानन्तः ममाव्ययमनुत्तमं नाहं प्रकाशः सर्वस्य योगमाया समावृतः मूढोऽयं नाभिजानाति लोको मामजमव्ययं वेदाहं समतीतानि वर्तमानानि चार्जुन भविष्याणि च भूतानि मां तु वेद न कश्चन इच्छाद्वेषसमुत्थेन द्वन्द्वमोहेन भारत सर्वभूतानि सम्मोहं सर्गे यान्ति परन्तप येषां त्वन्तगतं पापं जनानां पुण्यकर्मणां ते ब्रह्म तद्विदु ते ब्रह्म जनानां पुण्यकर्मणां ते द्वन्द्वमोहनिर्मुक्ताः भजन्ते मां दृढव्रताः जरामरणमोक्षाय मामाश्रित्य यतन्ति ये ते ब्रह्म तद्विदुः कृत्स्नम् अध्यात्मं कर्म चाखिलं साधिभूताधिदैवं मां साधियज्ञं च ये विदुः प्रयाणकालेऽपि च मां ते विदुर्युक्तचेतसः ॐ तत्सदिति श्रीमद्भगवद्गीतासु उपनिषत्सु ब्रह्मविद्यायां योगशास्त्रे श्रीकृष्णार्जुनसंवादे ज्ञानविज्ञानयोगो नाम सप्तमोऽध्यायः ॐ सर्वधर्मान् परित्यज्य मामेकं शरणं व्रज अहं त्वा सर्वपापेभ्यः मोक्षयिष्यामि मा शुचः हरिः ॐ तत्सत् ब्रह्मार्पणमस्तु. We'll do the arati at the end. Good. I by hearted seventh chapter. All shlokas. The only one place we are just little bit missed. That also we just little bit uh, said ki yesham tvantagatam papam jananam punyakarmanam te dvandva moha nirmuktaha bhajante mam dudhavrataha. So seventh chapter I learned, you also by heart, and again you contemplate meaning of each shloka, connect in between the shlokas, connection between every chapter, and total Bhagavad Gita's purpose of outer and inner success. You will be able to see. You should have a scholarly intellect, highly expanded intellect for that. So if you have that intellect, you will understand Gita thoroughly. If you try to understand Gita thoroughly, regularly, sincerely, seriously, by coming to all classes, that intellect will come. And the one who with that intellect can understand Gita, and through that the whole scheme of the happening. For him, nothing is hidden, nothing is ignorant. Everything is knowledge. With knowledge, you will never do wrong thing. When you don't do wrong thing, wrong result will not come. With knowledge, you will do the right thing. When the things done are right, the result will be beautiful. That's how Gita guides us. Listen these things again and again. Thank you. Now the common sense thought for the day is very simple. Mind's mischief. What is the mind's mischief? Deciding to feel that I will be happy when I get. Mind's mischief of I'll be happy only when I get. That condition the mind does it. And throughout life, all the time we are only get, like a beggar, we are going to everyone to get the things. And always remember the rule is what? Getting is not in our hands. It is in the hands of the giver. The giver may or may not give. But this proposal of the mind that I'll be happy only when I get is never really fulfilled. Therefore, ever we become miserable when we follow this mischief mindset, rule or principle or thought of let me be happy when I get. From the objects, from the people. when I get love from them, when I get respect from them, when I get help from them, when I get money from them, when I get objects from them, only when I get to, I will be happy. This is a condition of the mind, mischief of the mind. There is other way into which the intellect has to become stronger and dominate this stupid mind with its nonsense proposal of I'll be happy only when I get it. What is the right thing of the intellect to be done is I'll be happy in giving, not in getting. Just to decide this much. I'll be happy in giving, not in getting. And giving always is in our hands. Is it not? Whether we give or not, we अपने हाथ में. ये दूसरे के जेब में 100 रुपए है, वो मेरे को देगा कि नहीं, वो मेरे हाथ में है क्या, टू गेट 100 फ्रॉम यू, नो, बट इन माई पॉकेट 100 इज देयर, वेदर टू गिव और नॉट इज नॉट इन एनीबॉडीज हैंड, इट इज इन माई हैंड्स. Therefore, to get love, to get respect, to get help from others, it's not in our hands. But to give love to others, to respect others, to help others, to serve others, you understand, it is all in our hands. Let us learn to be happy in giving. The difference between mother and child is like this. Child is happy by getting the things. Mother is happy by giving the things. That is why that mother throughout the day only for the child. She goes on working, thinking only. She will not even think for anyone. In her own house, they may have the father-in-law is there, some guests are there, even some Mahatmas are there. She will not think to help or take care of them. But the child, give, give, give. 24 hours, what I should give to my child. She is finding happiness in that. Therefore, whether the child reciprocates or not, that bondage is not there to her. She will not suffer. She will only giving, giving, giving. But the same mother, when she starts, I will be happy when my son gives me some value, respect, and that stupid fellow never gives because he bewakoof hai wo, then she becomes miserable. Then she compares. "Yeah, I gave so much to the child, now he is not returning." She becomes miserable. If at all, any mother, generally mothers are not like that. One or two, little they disappoint because they never expected this fellow will grow such a useless way. Then soon they understand, again they serve the child only. So to a guru, he only gives to the disciples the knowledge. He doesn't depend on anything to get from them. Therefore, he is not miserable or bound with any disappointment because of them. See the secret of it? And every time we are beggars only. Nobody is asking me, nobody is giving me, nobody is caring me. Why are you like a donkey like that? Why can't you be like a lion or any big person of let me give only? Others are not giving me love. Let me give. Others are not caring me. Let me care them and find joy in that. Because of you, that person at least is becoming happy. No, make a habit of it. जो देने में खुशी पाता है ना, वो कभी रोएगा नहीं. और जो लेने में खुशी पाता है, कभी हंसेगा ही नहीं. ऑल द डे दिस इज व्हाट वी डू. तुमने मुझे वो नहीं दिया, तुमने मुझे ये नहीं दिया. अरे बेवकूफ, वो देगा ना देगा उसके हाथ में है, इसका मूड हो या ना हो. एंड दिस इज कॉल्ड स्लेवरी. When others love me, respect me, value me, then only I'll become happy. It's a bevakufi hai wo. You are becoming a slave to them. And they don't want to love you or respect you. But I am so great. You may great think you are great, but they don't accept it. Like I am weak. Such a struggle I am doing for so many hours every day to talk on Geetha. Now, what is necessity that you will say Swamiji is great? अरे पास काम धंधा नहीं है, ऐसे बोलते रहते हो. You can disrespect also me. It is in your hands. And if I say I am struggling so much, they should respect me, and you don't respect, I get disappointed. I should just cut that aspect of my mind of getting anything from you. Why should I get? I don't want anything, first of all. I am happy in giving you only. And bhojan vagara, for me, the Lord gives. He knows to give. Who through whom He wants to give, He will give. Many a times, whom you expect a lot, they don't give you anything. And the distant people, they give you. It may be a love, it may be a money, it may be a help, it may be food, it may be a happy birthday wish you. Your own people don't do it. Vichitra, na? So the mind's mischief of I want to be happy when I get to. You will never get to, you will never be happy. But the intellect's conviction of I want to be happy by giving. So keep on giving. Sometimes when you give, people may not receive. Then also stop giving. Be happy with yourself. Because everything you give, people may not take. Some people may not deserve. Okay? Like I'm giving Geetha, but I can't force because you don't deserve everyone. Those who deserve, they come without my asking. है ना? I cannot blackmail you, compel you. या तुम्हारे अच्छाई के लिए मैं भगवत गीता देना चाहता हूँ. अब इफ यू से हमारे अच्छे हमको नहीं चाहिए, हमको जिसमें अच्छाई है लगती है वही हम करते हैं. If you decide like that, I can't change every Dhritarashtra and Ravanasura in this world, na? Duryodhan. They are happy in their own bewkufi. Is it not? Everybody chooses to be bewkuf or unintelligent or don't want to know the good things. I can't force. Doctor gives medicine. If the patient, doctor can't force that patient stop drinks and drugs. If he is addicted, he says, "तुमको लो मेरे पैसे मैं पी रहा हूँ." तो कौन क्या कहेगा? If you say it's my life, Swamiji, it is our resources. We want to live whatever the way. Who are you to tell us? It is true. Who am I to tell? I should not. So I won't tell you. I only give my love and any advice whenever you ask me, not otherwise. That is a limit. There you have to be careful. But otherwise, as regards the simple common things everyday concerned, you do it and be happy. Then you'll be at the top. Giver is always higher, receiver is always lower. Giver is bigger, receiver is beggar. Don't expect others to serve food. You only serve them. Don't expect others to take your plate out the food. You only take yours and theirs. Don't expect others to make tea, coffee for you. You only make. Even if you go as a guest. But learn all the proper actions. कि किसी घर में गेस्ट गए, स्वामी जी ने कहा तुम्हें चाय बनाता हूँ आपके लिए मेरे लिए, एंड तुमको आता ही नहीं बनाना, सारा चाय पत्ती सत्यानाश कर दी, अब मेरा नाम बदनाम होएगा वहाँ. You must know that common sense that you should know what you know. You should know what to do and that only. Because that initiative helps you. Who knows, those people also may be more loving than you. Then they make you sit like a Raja and they may serve you. That all is if you have a punyam. In everybody's life, thoda samay aisa hota hai. Where you are made to like a king and everything is given to you. Especially after Shadi, for few minutes or days by the in-laws to this useless fellow. But other time, we only have to take initiative and give. Then they feel, अरे यार, this fellow is not burden है, हमारे burden नहीं है. But you only want to get to. They only think how to this fellow, get out this fellow. Get वाले को कैसे get out करें? The one who goes on giving, they want to have him get in. Those who want to take, get, unko कहते get out. Common sense thought. Clear? Very good. Think about it now. I'm only giving a hint. I can talk on these things with examples for hours together. But उतना सब बात पता आपको जरूरत नहीं है, थोड़ा सा. Now yesterday we missed the second shloka of this Achyuthashtakam that I will do today. Enough. Second shloka is Achyutam Keshavam Satyabha Madhavam Madhavam Sridharam Radhika Radhitam Indira Mandiram Chetasa Sundaram Devaki Nandanam Nandajam Samdadhe. Samdadhe means Samyak Dadhe. अच्छी तरह से मैं ध्यान करता हूँ. Earlier shloka is bhaje, I am serving him. Here sandadhe, I do meditation. Next shloka namaha means I salute. That third shloka yesterday we saw, missing the second one. I thought the other day we had done the two shlokas. That was in my mind. Now the second shloka I chanted, the meaning is, first is sandadhe, means I am meditating on. Whom are you meditating on? Achyutam. That Lord who never falls from his Satchit Ananda Rupa, who never falls from his Srushtistidalaya Shakti, who never falls when he does promise that he will take care and protect of the Bhakta. On that Lord I meditate, Achyutam. So to Keshavam, Keshavam, the who has finished the Keshava, Keshi Naimak Rakshasko. Then Satyabhama Dhavam. Dhava means Pati. Satyabhama Pati. Satyabhama, the Satrajita daughter, that Shavantakamani story and all. So she is Ahankara Pratika in the Ashtada Prakriti. So Satyabhama Dhavam, Bhagavan Krishna ka मैं ध्यान करता हूँ. Then Madhavam, what is Madhavam? Is कि Ma means Lakshmi. Mayaha Dhavaha Lakshmi Pati also. Then next Sridharam, the one who has got again Lakshmi Devi on his chest. Radhika Aradhitam, when Lord Krishna Rupa mein Aya Vishnu, he was so much loved worshipped by Radhika. Though this topic is not there in Bhagavatam. Anaya Aradhitaha, only this word is there. Somewhere in other Puranas, that Krishna Radha Bhakti Prema must be elaborately given. Every book cannot have all the details. So अच्युत है, केशव है, देन सत्यभामा के पति है, लक्ष्मी जी के पति है, लक्ष्मी देवी को चेस्ट में धारण करने वाले, राधिका आराधितम, the one who is getting aradhana, prema for Radha, means what? Each of these names of the Lord and that particular expression of God, you meditate on that. If you meditate on the Achyuta Lord, then you discover the imperishable Bhagavan everywhere. If you meditate on Keshava, the Keshi Namak, any negative quality in us, it goes away. Satyabhamadhavam, the ego goes away. Madhavam, all Shaktis will come to us. Sridharam, the Lakshmi will come to us. Radhika Aradhitam, then you will get love from the world. So each one, when you meditate, one or the good things required for us will come. So to Indira Mandiram, the one who is having Indira Mandiram, he is a mandira for Indira to stay. Again, Indira is Lakshmi Devi here. So he is a temple for Indira Devi to stay. Again on the chest. Then Chetasa Sundaram, that Lord who is so pure, cute, sweet in his inner Chetas, Antakarana, so to say, to the Bhaktas, giving moksha. To his Bhaktas, giving every Dharma Artha Kama. Other than it, giving my Bhaktas any trouble, that thought is never there in this Chetas. Such a Sundara Chetas he has got. भगवान के चित्त में इतनी सुंदरता. Even when he kills the Rakshasas, that is only to help them. Like a doctor cuts the patient. What is for? To do the operation and help the patient to be alive. So too the God, even when he kills the Rakshasas, it is for the good of them only. So that they are cleared from this nonsense, they get a better life later on. अंडरस्टूड. भगवान का चेतस बहुत सुंदर है. देन देवकी नंदनम, the one who is the giver of happiness to mother Devaki. Then Nandajam, also in the Nandakula, he was the son of Nanda Baba for those few 8-9 years. To such Krishna samyak dadhe I meditate. So इसमें से आपको 2-4 भी समझ में आए, ऐसे कृष्ण में आप ध्यान करो, then कृष्ण कृपा से best of the things will happen to us. That's the meaning of this second shloka of Achyuthashtakam 9 times. Om Krishna Paramatmanaha Anugrahena Paramatma Anubhava Darshana Praptyartham Sanatana Dharma Vaidika Samskrutehe Vyaptyartham Samasta Yuvanam Cha Sankalpita Samasta Satkarma Karmasu Digvijaya Praptyartham Tesham Ayurarogya Kshemasthairia Sadguna Sadjnana Sat Nishtha Prapti Dwara जीवन साफल्यता प्राप्त्यर्थम श्री अच्युत आद्य शंकराचार्य विरचित अच्युताष्टक स्तोत्रांतर्गत श्लोकस्य पारायणं वयं सर्वे जपं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे. So 9 times. Second one, अच्युतं केशवं सत्यभामाधवं माधवं श्रीधरं राधिकाराधितं इन्दिरामन्दिरं चेतसा सुन्दरं देवकी नन्दनं नन्दजं सन्दधे अच्युतं केशवं सत्यभामाधवं माधवं श्रीधरं राधिकाराधितं इन्दिरामन्दिरं चेतसा सुन्दरं देवकी नन्दनं नन्दजं सन्दधे अच्युतं केशवं सत्यभामाधवं माधवं श्रीधरं राधिकाराधितं इन्दिरामन्दिरं चेतसा सुन्दरं देवकी नन्दनं नन्दजं सन्दधे अच्युतं केशवं सत्यभामाधवं माधवं श्रीधरं राधिकाराधितं इन्दिरामन्दिरं चेतसा सुन्दरं देवकी नन्दनं नन्दजं सन्दधे अच्युतं केशवं सत्यभामाधवं माधवं श्रीधरं राधिकाराधितं इन्दिरामन्दिरं चेतसा सुन्दरं देवकी नन्दनं नन्दजं सन्दधे अच्युतं केशवं सत्यभामाधवं माधवं श्रीधरं राधिकाराधितं इन्दिरामन्दिरं चेतसा सुन्दरं देवकी नन्दनं नन्दजं सन्दधे अच्युतं केशवं सत्यभामाधवं माधवं श्रीधरं राधिकाराधितं इन्दिरामन्दिरं चेतसा सुन्दरं देवकी नन्दनं नन्दजं सन्दधे अच्युतं अच्युतं केशवं सत्यभामाधवं माधवं श्रीधरं राधिकाराधितं इन्दिरामन्दिरं चेतसा सुन्दरं देवकी नन्दनं नन्दजं सन्ददे अच्युतं केशवं सत्यभामाधवं माधवं श्रीधरं राधिकाराधितं इन्दिरामन्दिरं चेतसा सुन्दरं देवकी नन्दनं नन्दजं सन्ददे अच्युतं केशवं सत्यभामाधवं माधवं श्रीधरं राधिकाराधितं इन्दिरामन्दिरं चेतसा सुन्दरं देवकी नन्दनं नन्दजं सन्ददे देवकी नन्दनं नन्दजं sandadhe. Such a beautiful poetry, no? See the subtlety of the words employed. See Achyutam Keshavam, then Satyabhamadhavam, again Madhavam, then Sridharam Radhika Radhitam, then Indira Mandiram Chetasa Sundaram, Devaki Nandanam Nandajam. See the way of using of the vocabulary. Point 1 2 कि देखो भाई, this is our भारतीय भाषा संस्कृत. Lakhs and lakhs of such beautiful shlokas with so beautiful meaning are there. Now think about our own life where we are kept away from such a great things for whatever the reason. Now feel for yourself. Should we not come in contact and touch with our own dharma, our own shastras, our own such a cute shlokas and stotras? मैं तो कहता हूँ every one of you should know at least 5,000 shlokas by heart. It is your own, you are Hindu, you are Sanatan Dharmi. In your heart, all these are there because of many generations, grace blessing are there. Only you have to just put efforts. Never say I can't chant. देखो मुझे को पढ़ते पढ़ते पूरा आ गया, 7 अध्याय पूरा आपने अभी देखा. I could chant. When I useless old Swami can do it, why not you such youngsters can do? You will definitely can do. Learn this. That is why from the day one, I was lovingly, requestingly telling you, बेटा ये श्लोक इतने बार पढ़ो, इसका अर्थ ये है, उसका फायदा उठाओ. 230th day today, है ना? 230 day में almost 210-15 shlokas I taught you. Apart from Geeta's 200 shlokas, 7th chapter is almost 250 तो हो गए होंगे. 500 श्लोक मैंने आपको पढ़ाया. अब if you don't learn, what can I do? If you don't show interest, what can I do other than teaching and requesting and suggesting? Why can I? It is you have to. And I tell you, Sanskrit chanting brings the purity, brings the single pointedness, brings the divine grace, sharpens the intellect, purifies the heart. How many benefits are there? And each of them have such a great meaning. In that, when you that meaning के साथ meditate करोगे, भगवान का अनुग्रह होएगा. He will remove all the obstacles. He will empower you with everything. He will make you succeed in the world outside. अरे इतने सारे फायदे इससे हैं, इसको आप अपनाओगे नहीं. So then if somebody doesn't want their own good, we can only watch them. We can't do anything. But if somebody understands it, today only they will start. First start learning Achyuta Ashtakam. Then all the thing. Daily 20 minutes लगा हो जाएगा. Target is 5,000 shlokas. Every one of you must no, not I'm not saying 5,000 texts. मर जाओगे तुम. श्लोक. अब अच्युताष्टकम पढ़ लिया तो 8 आ गए. गीता पूरा आपने सीख लिया तो 700 हो गए. So 708 इसी में हो गए. The many youngsters in India who know whole Gita by heart. You can do it. You are being taught every day. Please know the importance of it. Try your best. Thank you. So the Gita shloka today. Sadhibhuta Sri Bhagavan Sadhibhuta Dhidaivam Mam Sadhiyajnam cha ye viduho Prayana Kale Pichatamam Devi Duryukta Chetasaha. That was common sense thought is what? Mind's mischief of I will become happy only when I get. Change it to I will become happy when I give. By giving I will become happy. Then the Achyutashtakam is अच्युतं केशवं सत्यभामाधवं माधवं श्रीधरं राधिकाराधितं इन्दिरामन्दिरं चेतसा सुन्दरं देवकी नन्दनं नन्दजं सन्ददे. The Vishnave Jishnave, we have seen the third one. Tomorrow fourth one. Krishna Govinda He Rama Narayana. क्या है हम कल देखेंगे. Thank you friends. Love you all. Wish and pray for your every empowerment and your hard work for your success. फोकट में कुछ नहीं मिलना. जो कहते हैं मेहनत से मिलेगा सब. तो मेहनत को सीखो. Success will follow you. Otherwise success will run away from you if you don't learn the art of working hard. Thanks all.